Hello and welcome to the 21-day orientation embodiment ritual. This is part of the Whittington Wellbeing Rapid Recharge Lab. I love to do these every month and share a practice with you. This month, earlier, a few weeks ago, I guess right after the beginning of the year, I sent out an email with a download to this PDF. It's also included in the show notes below. And this is a 21-day embodiment orientation ritual. This is beginning to connect with your body. So today we'll practice together. It takes about 10 to 12 minutes. And this is a daily practice for you to begin for 21 days. I started this on the 10th of the month and I'm on day 13, and it has truly just been transformational. So before we begin, I want to orient you to why this ritual works. This practice has 4 phases. Each phase is designed specifically for an open head and ajna, and most of us have those in our human design. So this is not a mindset practice, and this is not optimization, and this is not something that you rush. You are training your nervous system, not your intellect. So as we move through this together, let yourself experience rather than understand. Phase 1 is arrival. This purpose here is to remove mental authority from the start. As our minds, our thoughts, they get busy and they can get in the way. Go ahead and either sit or stand, whatever feels most stable for your body. You might even want to slip your shoes off. Place your feet flat on the floor. I invite you to place one hand on your lower abdomen, right around your navel, and one hand on your chest, perhaps right over your heart. I invite you to say this out loud, even if it feels a little awkward, because this matters. Take a nice full inhale through your nose and exhale. Drop your shoulders, release a little tension in your jaw. You can even open and close. And say aloud, I am here. Nothing needs to be solved. Take a nice inhale. I am here. Nothing needs to be solved. I invite you to take 3 slow breaths with me. Each time, we'll let the exhale be 2 seconds longer than the inhale. We'll do an inhale of 4 seconds each time. And on that final exhale, we'll recite something together. Take an inhale of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale for 4. And exhale for 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale for 4. And exhale with a sigh this time. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. My body is already oriented. My body is already oriented. And we're just going to stop there. Do not look for a feeling. No need to check if it worked. Just let the words land. Repeat them again if you like. My body is already oriented. Next is phase 3. It's about location. The purpose here is to train your system to locate without fixing. Silently ask yourself as you inhale and exhale, where am I standing right now? This is not literal for those of us who tend to be very literal thinkers. Where am I standing right now in my life? Let whatever comes be descriptive, not emotional, because you're not evaluating. You're locating the experience you're having in your life right now. So, for example, that might sound like, I'm standing in transition. I'm in the messy, magical middle. I'm in between. It could be, I'm standing in quiet clarity. I'm feeling very present in this moment. Perhaps it's, I'm standing in mental pressure. A to-do list is running in the background. Perhaps it's, I'm standing in fatigue. It's the end of the week. It's Friday. Your brain, your body, your emotions, everything might just be exhausted. Take a moment to listen to your body and identify where you are standing in this moment. Whatever arises is correct. Sometimes that judgy voice will want to make itself known and rush in. If that's happening, here's what you do. You just simply add this sentence. These are interpretations, not locations. These are interpretations, not locations. And then you simply wait. Take a nice breath in and out. Drop your shoulders just a little more. If nothing comes, that's fine. Silence is a location. I invite you to add this sentence with me. Take a nice breath in. Soften your abdomen as you exhale. This location does not require movement. This location does not require movement. No action is required of me. Simply sit with that knowledge. No action or movement is required of me. If your mind tries to come in and say, well, then what? What do I do next? Gently return to the phrase, location does not require movement. This is the moment your nervous system learns safety without action. I know that's a place that can be really challenging for a lot of us. Safety without action. Phase 3 is release of outcome responsibility. The purpose here is to disengage the solution identity from your body. I know it's something I really had such a hard time with. I thought I was responsible for the outcomes, and that if the outcome wasn't what I had intended, I had somehow failed. And that lived in my nervous system, in that untruth. So we're going to be disengaging that solution identity from your body. Place both hands on your thighs, face up. if you're sitting, or on your abdomen if that feels more comforting for you. Take a moment, if you're placing your hands on your abdomen or your thighs, to just soften your abdomen. Release the tension just a little bit. Take a nice breath in, and as you exhale, say, I release responsibility for outcomes. Let's do that together one more time. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, say aloud, I release responsibility for outcomes. Take a breath in and repeat with me. I release responsibility for understanding. I release responsibility for understanding. Nice inhale. I release responsibility for helping when it is not invited. I release responsibility for helping when it is not invited. You may notice some emotion. You may notice resistance. You may notice relief. You may notice nothing. All of that is correct. If emotion arises, no need to analyze it. This is simply stored identity leaving the body, not something to interpret. So we move into our final phase. We step into our orientation anchor. The purpose here is to install the new role. Take a nice full breath in. Say this sentence with me 3 times slowly. My presence is sufficient orientation. Inhale. Exhale. My presence is sufficient orientation. Inhale. Exhale. My presence is sufficient orientation. Final time together. Inhale. Exhale. My presence is sufficient orientation. Place one hand on your throat. Gently feel the vibration as the words pass through. Repeat with me. I speak when invited. I speak when invited. I stop before resolution. I stop before resolution. I trust what lands. I trust what lands. And finally, this is enough. One last time. Inhale. This is enough. And simply stop. No journaling, no notes are necessary, no insights to capture here. Simply allow the ritual to end unfinished. It's that incompleteness, that intentionality, that helps to retrain your open head and ajna and allow them to rest. So here's how you'll know it's working. Within 7 to 10 days, you'll start to notice less urgency to explain, more pauses in conversation, people asking better questions, you ending sentences earlier, a subtle increase in authority without effort. And that's just within the first 10 days. And within 21 days, you'll begin to notice communication feels lighter. Silence feels safe. Your body initiates before your mind kicks in. You stop preparing what to say. That is congruence. There are some important containment rules to note for the full 21-day window. So don't begin redesigning any of your content, reports, or otherwise. Don't begin announcing any changes in how you're communicating. Do not explain the shift to others. Simply be in the process of the 21 days. And no need to try communicating differently. Let embodiment lead the expression, not the other way around. Here's just some final insights here, because some things will begin to challenge. You are not becoming less generous. You are becoming precise in this process. You are not withholding. You are placing with intention. You are not stepping back. You are stepping into presence. This ritual is not preparation for your next chapter. It is the chapter. When you're ready, usually after 7 to 10 days, we'll translate this felt congruence in your personalized well-being legacy leadership voice effortlessly. And when you complete your first 3 days, come back and tell me what changed in your body, not your thoughts, but your body. You can message me on LinkedIn, or you can send me an email at energize@whittingtonwellbeing.com. And then let that be enough. If you're wondering where to get started on your well-being journey, grab a screenshot of the QR code in the top left corner here of the screen and take our stress snapshot. Discover where and how you are responding to stress when you have limited resources. There's a specific way that we each respond under stress in that particular decreased capacity. And it's important to know, because once we know that, then we can begin to step into ways that are nourishing us, removing the complexity in our life that we've created. But a great place to begin is in this 21-day embodiment orientation ritual. Thank you for joining me for this month's Rapid Recharge Lab. And if you'd like to get the PDF download, go to the show notes below, grab it, and be sure to let me know how it goes for you. Day 3 wasn't where it hit me. It was day 4, where my mind immediately engaged. And I had to slow down and really pay attention that this was just that busyness of the mind leaving my nervous system. Thanks so much for joining me. Envision what your world will be in an optimum steady state. Join me at whittingtonwellbeing.com and in the Women's Wellbeing Movement. I believe that we are stepping into a revolution of women's well-being this year. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.